It's a beautiful day today. It is a beautiful day, even though I got wrecked yesterday. It's a new day, so we will start fresh. I will try to be patient and be disciplined and bring my account back up, even though it's not that down, but if you look at it from a weekly standpoint, but it definitely hurt yesterday. Definitely hurt. All right. So first things first, let's check to see if there's any news. We don't have any news today. News comes out next week, the 26th at 8:30, so we are in the clear of any landmines. Now, let's do a top-down approach on MNQ and ES. MES has already made higher highs, all right? So there's no more liquidity. The only thing that we can look at is where there are any other bullish PD arrays that it holds to send price up higher. MNQ, however, has buy-side liquidity right up here to make higher highs, all right? So that was where the last high was. I marked that out on the 4-hour. There is a 4-hour fair value gap here that we're looking for price to come back into. Let's look at the 1-hour. So the 1-hour chart kind of is in line with the 4-hour fair value gap. There's also, I forgot to notate this, but there's a 4-hour order block right here. This is a bearish order block that it already broke. So we already know that price is going to head up higher. All right. Drilling down into the 15-minute chart, Asia moved about 30-ish points. Okay. London took out Asia high. Before New York open, it took out London low and London high. Okay, so it kind of manipulated during the London session, not the Asia session. So what can we expect from that? Well, I'm kind of expecting price to come back down and then to head back up higher. All right. Yeah, for ES, I'm actually looking for price to come down. There's a huge bearish divergence, and yesterday I notated the bearish divergence, but I forgot that during FOMC, anything can happen, and all of the technical analysis can like just fail. So you really need to just look at price and then just play off of the price. But today, since there's no news, there is a bearish divergence, and shorts for ES could be in the picture. All right, but we just gotta wait and see and what happens at 10 o'clock. Okay, so this is what the 5-minute chart looks like. 15-minute fair value gap is in line with this imbalance right here. There's also an order block right here. If you look at the 15-minute chart, this actually looks like a breaker unicorn, where this 15-minute order block and the 15-minute fair value gap is in line. So if price comes back down here and this area holds, then I'm going to be looking to take price up, actually. All right, so drilling down into the 5-minute, ES definitely looks weak. Yeah, on the 1-minute chart, there's all this liquidity here that price would probably want to take out. So shorting in the AM session would be the best bet until it reaches these PD arrays. All right, so let's see what happens. Before we start the video, if you want to join me on my journey to 100K this year, day trading futures, hit the subscribe button and like the video. Well, I don't normally trade until after like 9:30 or 10. I try not to. But I saw this perfect setup here, where I thought it was a perfect setup here, where price took liquidity and it started coming down with a market structure shift. And it actually failed about 3 bullish PD arrays already. So I took this entry here, and then we'll see how this pans out. I mean, I think I should probably bring down my stop to about here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, price is kind of just moving sideways on ES, so I'm glad I took the short on NQ. Only because price is moving better, even though ES made the lower high. Okay, 22 seconds left. And right when this candle closes is 5 minutes before the bell. am on the wrong side. I am going long. There we go. There we go. Let's go. Alright, y'all. The reason why I entered this trade here, and I'm targeting the 2.5 fib, I believe we are extremely bullish, and we were setting up for a run up. But this position here, if I get stopped out, then I'm going to re-enter long. But price went into the 15-minute fair value gap, and it bounced off, and it made, to me, it made a market structure shift. So I entered where the shift happened, but it kind of popped up. And also it made an inverse fair value gap here, right? So I believe price is going to take out all of this imbalance up here. And that's just my prediction right now. Also on the 15-minute, this is what I'm talking about, where it dug into the imbalance. So overall, this big white, this one, this is a 4-hour order block, a bullish order block, where price continued to hit. Okay, let me just distinguish it with different colors. So this white is a 4-hour order block, this white block. The blue block is a 15-minute fair value gap. Okay, so price came down, took liquidity here, internal range liquidity, into this fair value gap, and then popped up, respected the 4-hour order block, the mean threshold, and the 15-minute fair value gap. Okay, prior to that, it made a market structure shift here, 15-minute market structure shift right here, and then drilling down into the 5-minute. 5-minute shows the same thing. There was a market structure shift. Price came down, rebalanced into this 15-minute fair value gap. Drilling down into the 1-minute chart, this is what we have. Okay, so I am bullish now. My first target was going to be here, but I took the fib from this manipulation leg right here down to here before 10 o'clock, and that's where the 2 fib lands ish. I put it like right below it, but I'm also thinking about just taking this high here and just calling it a day, which is a 3-to-1 RR. So you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Just wanted to give you all an update. I'm going to be setting it and forgetting it. We'll see how this does. It took out all of this internal range liquidity, all of this here. The next one is going to be here, and then ultimately this. So that's what I'm targeting right now. So let's just see how this pans out. Alright, y'all, just a little update on this position. Price is looking good. I moved my stop loss down to take it at 2R because I didn't really like how price is moving sideways here, and I need to practice just taking 2R and just walking away. So even though I have high conviction that it's going to hit this high, this is just for myself, just to practice. Alright, so, and this order block seems to be holding, so maybe, oh, took my 2R. Oh man, I knew that order block was holding. It's going to jump up. But you know what? It's okay. This is a win. Performance summary. Let's take a look. 9 total trades. Largest losing trade was 110, which is in line with my risk management. Largest winning trade was 256. Total P&L, 447.54. A lot better than yesterday. Right, these are the metrics, and these are the contracts that I took. I only took NQ micros. All right, let's take a look at the executions. This looks a little crazy, but when I go down to the 1 minute, it's not as bad. All right, so yeah. All right, so this first trade was a mistake. I closed it out early, as you saw in the video, and then I switched it to longs took out this buy side liquidity, and that was the first win. I wanted a long here again, got stopped out. I think I shorted here, took some profits or something like that. I don't know what happened here, but all I know is that I knew that my mind wasn't in the right space because I was trading in this chop. The last trade in this chop was a win. And then after that, I told myself I needed to step away because my mind wasn't in the right space. Stepped away, looked at price action, and saw that this was a pretty good trade there. Took that up. And then I also shorted from here to here. My original take profit was down here, which it eventually hit. But I thought that I was over trading, and I basically only took about like 1.5R instead of the full 6R, which is okay. I only took one micro contract down because I was minimizing my risk and stuff like that. But yeah, this is the day today. This is the day. Again, if you want to join me in my journey, hit the subscribe button, like the video, and I'll catch you all tomorrow.